What's up YouTube, how you doing? This is Mr. Tybox123 and in this video I'm going to be bringing you a tour of what's in my bag. So as most of you probably know by now, I'm going to be heading off to the States on holiday very soon, and I'm heading over to Florida. I'm going to be there for a couple of weeks, and a lot of you have been asking me what tech are you going to take with you. So in this video I thought I'd do you a tour of what I'm going to be carrying around in my bag. Now before we start, I've got to say a massive thank you to you guys. You are the best for getting me in excess of 500 likes on the last couple of videos. I'd really appreciate it if we could keep that up and keep getting those likes over the 500 point. Thank you so much for that. So in this video I'm going to be taking you through what I've got here in my bag, what I'm going to be taking with me on holiday, and just a little bit of detail about what I use it for. So first of all, this is the bag that I carry around with me. This is a Targus A500, I believe. There is a review of it on my channel, so if you go to my channel and search for Targus, you'll find a review of this bag on there. It's a nice, well-made bag. I've been using this for about a year now, and as you can see, it pretty much looks in exactly the same condition as when I bought it, so it's done exceptionally well, and it's a great bag. It's got a huge space here at the back for a laptop, which is all padded, so you just unzip that section there, and then we've got this middle section which has got a large volume to it, so in there you could put like a DSLR or more laptops or whatever you want to put in there, fill up with loads and loads of space in there. And then on the front we've got loads more sections here to put all of your cables and accessories in as well. So a fantastic bag. I believe it was about £45, which equates to about $65 in American money. So that's the bag that I'm using, and I'll just run you through, hopefully we've got enough space here to see all the stuff that I'm going to be carrying around with me. So what I'll do is I'll start from the front and I'll show you the kind of little bits and pieces that I'm going to be taking. So in this tiny little front section here, to be honest, in a lot of the cases I don't know what I've got in here. Oh, first of all, it's actually broken, this one, but it's still usable. This is a little iCarpus clip, and what it enables you to do is just clip your phone in it, and then you can put that like on a table, like on the aeroplane in front of you, and then your phone is facing up at you. So if you want to watch like videos or something like that on your phone, you don't have to sit there holding it, and this holds it at just the perfect angle. And I only ever really use this when I'm traveling on aeroplanes, or trains for that matter, but it is quite a useful little bit of kit. The spring's actually just a little bit bent on mine, so it's not in fantastic condition, but it does do the job. I've also got a whole bunch of memory cards as well in there, and some keys. In the next section up here, let's have a look if I can get into it. There is absolutely nothing. So you can see I've planned this exceptionally well. And then in this slightly larger section here, I've got a whole bunch of little goodies. So what we'll do is we'll start off first of all with the headphones that I'm taking. These are the Musical Fidelity headphones. They are the EB50s, and these are the ones that I bought you the unboxing of just the other day. So going to get some good testing of these over the next 2 weeks or so I can come back and bring you guys a full review on those Musical Fidelity EB50 headphones. So that's the first set of headphones that I'm going to be taking with me. Next, I'm going to be taking these little V-Moda earphones, I should say. A lot of people keep telling me off for calling them headphones, but these little V-Moda earphones here, fairly similar but probably a lot cheaper. Can't remember the exact price of those, but again, the review of those is up on my channel, and I've been using these for quite a long time, and they're actually fairly good quality. I mean, they're not right up there with, the kind of Bose of this world, but they are reasonable quality for the price that you would pay. Now, also, I'm going to be taking these, which obviously we did the unboxing of just the other day. And as you can see, I did actually manage to get them back in their little carrying box. And these are the new Apple EarPods, because I want to bring you guys a review of those as well when I get back. Now, my favourite portable battery of choice, this is the Nutren IMP1000, and this is actually a 11.1 amp hour battery, so 11,000 milliamp hour battery, and this thing will literally charge your iPad twice or your iPhone about 5 or 6 times. It's absolutely exceptional, and it's not huge either or particularly heavy. It's about the same size as your palm, but a fantastic bit of kit for making sure you've always got that little bit of charge that you need. Next to that, in here, in this little bag, I have got this 750 gigabyte Hitachi hard drive. This is the USB 3 one. Again, I did a review of that just a little while ago, and I'm going to be taking that with me. That's got all of my kind of work files and stuff on that I'm going to be needing if I have to do any work while I'm away, but we'll have to wait and see. Next up, we have got this little micro USB cable. It's just for simply charging your devices, nice and compact. And that micro USB, that will fit pretty much most of my devices. So all of the Android devices, for example, that will be able to charge with that particular little cable there. Now, next up, I have got a whole collection of Apple plugs. So I went out and bought the Traveller kit from Apple. I think they call it the Traveller's kit, and that includes a whole bunch of little accessories that you can just plug into the power brick, and then obviously you can use that. That's the American one there, and that's the UK one, and you get like a European one and a whole bunch of others as well. So you can use these in pretty much any country you go to, and they're all nice and neat and compact. Got a couple of pens in there as well, and then also I have got, and this is really for the aeroplane, this is a little Philips 2-in-1 3.5mm headphone jack. So like I said in one of my previous videos, I pretty much watch movies on my iPad back to back. I've pretty much seen all of the movies that you get on the aeroplane through one way or another, but so I watch my own movies on the aeroplane on my iPad, and this enables like me and Jade to both share the audio. So that's just a little 2-to-1 3.5mm headphone jack socket connector, and then also got a few Apple cables in there for the 30-pin dock connector, so I can charge my iPad and iPhone, iPod, etc. Now, next up, we have got, now getting to the more interesting stuff, in this little section here. First of all, I have got in this beautiful Mujjo case, and in fact, when I did the review of the Mujjo cases, I wasn't able to show you the S3 one, but this is actually the S3 one. I showed you the iPhone 4 version. This is the S3 one, and what I actually do is I put two phones in there. I've got the HTC One X and also the Galaxy S3. That's why the front side of the Galaxy S3 is all exposed there, because I've got it in the front pocket of that, and then I've got the the HTC One X just tucked in there at the back. But that's a nice neat little package that enables you to kind of carry both those phones around and have them sort of protected. And in fact, alongside that, there is the iPhone 4S version of the case. You can see my 4S just sitting in there at the top, so the S3 and the One X and the iPhone 4S. And in fact, on the subject of iPhones, I obviously did pre-order my iPhone 5. I actually pre-ordered it from Vodafone because I was due an upgrade, and they promised me it would be here tomorrow so I could bring you guys the unboxing before I go. But they just rang me today and told me that's going to be delayed until Monday. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. I might go to Blue Water first thing in the morning, which is our local kind of retail outlet, Apple outlet, and queue up for a few hours and see if I can pick one up so I can bring you guys the unboxing, and then maybe have two or sell one of them afterwards. Or I'm going to let it be delivered here and then have someone post it overnight to me in the States, and then I'll bring you the unboxing from America. But anyway, that's enough of the iPhone 5. Next up, probably my favourite device, which a lot of you will kind of moan at me about, but it is the Porsche designed BlackBerry. As a lot of you know, I run one of my businesses pretty much entirely over BBM, so this Porsche designed BlackBerry is just, I love it. I just love the design of it. It's brilliant, fantastic, love it. There's a review of that again up on the channel if you want to check that out. So that's pretty much that in terms of phones. And then in this one here, I've got like literally a whole load of connectors. So I have got the Thunderbolt Ethernet connector. I have got the iPad to VGA connector, so you can connect this up to my TV in the villa in America, and I can watch videos from my iPad on the full screen TV. I've got another micro USB cable here, and then I've got a USB to Ethernet cable here, and then I have got a Thunderbolt to VGA cable here as well, in case, again, I want to connect a laptop up to a bigger screen or something like that. So a whole bunch of those cables in there. Now into the middle section, which is the largest section of this Targus bag, and in here Oh, in fact, I haven't swapped it over yet. But first of all, we've got that Pebble case from Vio, which is the one that's got this big chunky battery along the side, and then you plug that into your iPad and it pretty much doubles the battery life on your iPad. So got that. I'm going to be putting my iPad in there. Haven't moved it over just yet, but I'm definitely going to be using that one on the aeroplane. And then next up, again in the Mujo case, I have got my iPad 3 in here. Love these Mujo cases. They're fantastic build quality. So that's that. Next up, again, in my matching cases, this is the 13-inch MacBook Air. So I've got my 13-inch MacBook Air in there, nice and tidily tucked away inside. And again, can't stress enough how beautiful these Mujo cases are. And last but not least, in this very back section here, oh, in fact, I've missed something. Here, in this little sock, again, we have got the Vio M4 speaker, which is fantastic for when you're on holiday. Again, there is a review of this up on the channel. And this is a Bluetooth little speaker, or you can use Bluetooth, or you can use an SD card, or you can use line in. And this thing is absolutely fantastic. Kicks out just enough volume to fill a big room in the villa when we get over there, rather than plugging in big speakers and all that kind of stuff. So I'll be carrying that with me as well. Have I forgot anything else? I've got a couple more power cables in there for the laptops, but that's about it. And then, like I say, last but not least, we have the 15-inch Retina MacBook Pro in there, nicely tucked away. And in fact, extremely last but not least, in the little front pocket here, one of my favourite devices at the moment, and it is the Nexus 7. So I keep that just tucked away in there, nice and protected. So as you can see, that's pretty much all my tech that I'm going to be taking with me. A lot of you may ask, why the hell are you taking 2 laptops? Because I'm self-employed and I've got my own business, there do come times, even when you're on holiday, where you have to work. And if I do have to work, it's going to be an emergency. And if I have a problem with one of these devices, i.e. the Retina MacBook Pro, I've got to have one that I can fall back on, and I don't have one in the villa over in America. So I've got to have one that I can fall back on in case there is a problem, just in case. And that is obviously, unfortunately, the situation you're in when you run your own business. But I'll just show you this collection here that I've got, because I'm extremely proud of it. A lot of you are going to call me a total geek, but that is basically all my devices. So at the back, we've got the Retina MacBook Pro, 13-inch MacBook Air, iPad 3, iPhone 4S, Galaxy S3, HTC One X, all cased up, all matching. Absolutely love my matching cases. And that, guys, is pretty much it. I know it's a bit of a weird video, what's in my bag, but so many of you asked, you know, what are you taking with you? So there's no way I can deny my viewers. Thank you so much, guys, for all of the likes that you put on all my videos, all the subscriptions and all the support you give me. Please help me get this over 500 likes again. It will really give me a good send-off for my holiday. Anyone in the Orlando area, tweet me up, and maybe we can have a little meet up while I'm over there. Have yourselves a fantastic couple of weeks, guys. I'll be vlogging pretty much every single day. Check out the vlog channel. I'll leave a link down in the description below. And I'll also be putting up the odd video on here as well, as I pick up maybe a few sort of special devices along the way. Thanks very much, guys. Take it easy, and I will see you all in the next video. See ya.